This the NC beat. I got a freak elite like Pablo P. 980 and DO4 is where the Charlotte leaks. 252 for the Greenville. Hat on blue for the Tar Heels. I can edge them on this paradox. Like crack foes, like the locks. We knock bolts and the knots. Now I know when he talks how I can't even announce my parents' script to reach the dot. Cause when this ball point to close, my mental travel hellish spots. Like astro projection. Cannot conjoint the two of us if there is no connection. But you can close section. The NCB, the NCB. The NCB, the NCB, whoa, whoa.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, I love you, Mr. Jackson, for real, I do.
I love you, Mr. Jackson. I love you, Mr. Jackson. Yes, I do love you, Mr. Jackson. Is you live? Horse, is you live? Can y'all hear me tonight? Lord have mercy, Jesus. Listen, y'all. Can y'all hear me tonight? Oh, God. Pay him off, Larry. Pay him off, Larry. Pay him off. Larry, pay him off. Larry, pay him off. He out of control, Larry. Pay him off. Save yourself, Larry. Don't go out like this. Pay him off. Pay him off. Pay him off, Larry. Larry, you got to call Bishop Bernard Jordan and have him pay him off. Somebody better send Larry some donations so Larry can pay this man off to get this man off his back because they is going in on him. Some sissy done jumped out of a motherfucking tree. Okay, and done broke into Tasha K apartment. Y'all see that project apartment Tasha K got with all that goddamn wood paneling back there and that goddamn window with no blind up. One of them niggas in the project she's staying at is shooting out there. So, girl, you need to put some bulletproof windows up or put some blinds up, at least so the people know your ass ain't at home while you breaking to these people, while you breaking these damn people to your goddamn show, knowing that you ain't got no insurance on it because you owe Cardi B all your damn money. Ooh, Lord, Tasha K. Child, Tasha K, a.k.a. Woody Woodpecker, done brought somebody to her damn show from Rayford, North Carolina about Larry Reid live. Now, we're going to talk about this. Now, Larry reached out to me tonight. And Larry said he's very disappointed in me. That I would bring something to the forefront that I know is not true. Well, let me say this. I don't know this to be true. I don't know it to be false either. All I'm doing is commentating like y'all do. I don't understand why when Mr. Jackson say something or when Mr. Jackson bring it to the blog, everybody want to email me. Now, at the end of the day, now Mr. Reid said he's already spoken out about this. He said he went to some lady's show and spoke out about it. He went to different bloggers' show to speak out about it. You know, I don't know if he thought he was going to come to me to stop me or try to offer me money to not talk about it. But Mr. Jackson don't take money from nobody. All right. So listen, this is what we're going to do before we get started tonight. It's 813 of y'all over here on Facebook. I don't know how many over there on YouTube, but everybody over here on Facebook, I need you to share this broadcast. Let's get this motherfucker up to 200 shares tonight. Amen. Y'all know when you come on here, give me a thumbs. I'm trying to do what they do. Y'all know I ain't used to doing all this. Nah. And damn, let me at least ask for a share or a like. Can I get a thumbs up, please? And can I get a motherfucking share? God damn. You know what I'm saying? You ain't that damn deep. You ain't that damn safe. Because you know the church people gonna be over there. They want to say, who is this old man that he talking about tonight, Mr. Reid? Some man that came up here, that came on Tasha K's show, want us to believe that he don't still like a little dick every now and again. See, just because you married don't mean you don't like a little dick every now and again no more. You know. All that just do is, all that just do is make the Chicanos believe that because you have a wife that you don't do that no more. But we all know what happens when she go to bed. We all know what happens when she go on her girls trip. This boy said that Larry Reid was paying him. Now this is all alleged. This boy said Larry Reid was paying him $60 to let Reid jack off on him. So now the money has run out. We run into the projects to tell our story, huh? Seemed like Tasha K was sitting on her front porch with all that wood paneling. Oh Lord. Tasha girl, have you paid Cardi B her $4.5 million yet? She up here talking about, well, I welcome all lawsuits. Girl, you don't have no more money to be welcoming lawsuits. So we trying to understand, where's you get all this money from? You sit up here talking about Larry Reid ain't got no money. Girl, you ain't got no money. You still using that goddamn flaking ass gel. You would have thought you would have went on the shade room or somewhere and saw somebody some black businesses was promoting some translucent gel. You still got all that gel on your side of your damn head, and your hair still look like you've been electrocuted. Come on, let's talk about it on tonight, Saints. Now, brought this man on your show 20, 30 something years later. Want the people to believe that Larry Reid Live was, sticking his thumb in your butt and his fingernails came out black. That's what you want us to believe tonight? We're going to talk about it tonight. Baby, it's Martin Luther King. The kids are asleep and y'all ain't got to go to work. And some of y'all ain't got no jobs to report to anyway. Some of y'all got on live tonight. Some of y'all came on this live tonight and said, Matt, the Gerald live tonight. I know I ain't going to make it to work. I'm going to just go on and quit. I'm going to put my 2-week notice in. Go on and put your 2-week notice in, baby. So, where we at 51 shares. Okay, we have 51 shares on Facebook. We need to get this bitch up to 200 tonight. It's 943 of y'all. We need to get this bitch up to 200. I know you don't like me, but you're going to share this bitch tonight, or I'm going to cut this bitch off and I'm going to go to the next story. Okay. So let me see what we got going on. This is a BYOB event. Bring your own bottle. Okay. Pull your own troubles tonight. I'm over here on my cranberry juice. Y'all know I do not drink. I am saved. I am sanctified, and I am filled with the almost. The Holy Ghost. Okay. So let me see. Let me know where y'all watching it from tonight. Is some of y'all in that Project Hood where Tasha K at? Did y'all see that wood paneling? I said, you know what? Tasha K need to stop her. Tasha K, did y'all see that? Let me put this background up because y'all don't think y'all saw Tasha K. Do y'all see? Look at this. Just look at this background. Do y'all see this project window right here? With this, with that cheap ass water. Look at this. This don't make no goddamn sense. With the bottom of her heels looking like she done stepped in some dog shit. With that fashion no Nova dress on. With all that black gel on the side. Is that some what is that on her? Oh, Tasha K. Woody Woodpecker. Oh, Woody. Y'all see Tasha K with them chandelier earrings on tonight? Tasha K is mad at Larry Reid. Tasha K done turned state on Larry Reid. Now she representing the state. Just a few months ago, girl, you was over here representing Larry Reid. You was all up in Larry Reid business. You was all up on Larry Reid phone, telling Larry Reid, recording Larry Reid while he was laying on the bed, hiding a Cooter Brown. In your words, you said Larry Reid loved them edibles. Was he on edibles when he was laying in that damn chair talking about he loved, he done had a little head here and then, and have I ever given head before? Yes, I have. Have I ever had head given to me? Yes, I have. Have I ever fucked up? Yes, I have. Had they ever fucked? Yes, I have. You girl, now you done turned state. and got that goddamn beach towel on the floor. I said, "Whoa, let me put it back." Wait, child, child, who towel Tasha K done stole from down there at Miami Beach and done brought all the way back to Atlanta to put on that goddamn wood. Oh my God. Child, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that goddamn child Tasha Cobbs? I mean, I'm calling her Tasha Cobbs. Tasha K using that as a carpet and a towel to wipe her body off when she get out the shower. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We hope it ain't true. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Tasha Cobbs, aka Tasha K, aka Woody Woodpecker. All right, we at 76 shares. Y'all know I ain't going nowhere with this. Hold on, let me see where we at. We at 76 shares. Get this bitch up to 100. At least 150. I'm telling y'all, I ain't moving tonight. Let me see where y'all from. Yeah! Yeah! Baby, let me tell y'all something. I told y'all I was going to do the NCB exclusive. The NCB exclusive. I don't give a fuck about them hating assholes in the comments. Fuck them hoes. I'm the baddest blogger. Go fuck about them hoes. They'll be all right. Say what you want to say, baby. Okay, so let me tell y'all something tonight. We're gonna talk about Larry Reid live in this this big bottom that done ran up here to Tasha K's show. 32-year-old Lavontre Andrews. She said that she is 32 years old now, and it will be 13 years next year, I believe. She said that she would have been with her wife that she met at Larry Reid's church Breakthrough Temple. He up here trying to say that Larry Reid was trying to break through his booty hole, but he didn't let that go that far. He said that he gave. He even said he didn't give. No, he said he let Larry Reid jack off on him for $60 because he was playing the drums at the church and Larry wasn't paying him that much. And he said that Larry Reid has given him head before. He didn't say whether it was good or not. So we're gonna get into this tonight. We're gonna talk about this tonight because I have some questions. And Larry, you're always welcome to come to the North Carolina beat if you want to, tell your story. What we at? How many shares we at? Oh, we at 89 shares, baby. I ain't going nowhere till we get to 150 tonight. So we're gonna be sending this bitch, or I'm gonna log off. Oh, baby, this news is hot tonight. Do y'all know Larry Reid? Yeah, they said $60. Now, this is what he said. I got some of the audio. So we're gonna be talking about it. I love you too, Latoya Howard. Love me some Gerald from Linden, New Jersey. Shout out to New Jersey. So they said running to go get my teleport. Come on. Gerald, I love your fucking energy, baby. I love you too. Thank you. Gerald. Yes. Hey, Gerald. Fuck them hoes. I'm the baddest blogger. I know that's right. They said somebody get Larry Reid on the line. Somebody said Team Tasha K. Oh, we got somebody Team Tasha K. Child, can we ask? Can Tasha K? Tasha K, can you do an interview with me, girl? I want to see where you put that money at for Cardi B. Now, Larry Reid said he will be suing Tasha K. How Tasha K gonna pay that money? Okay, so let's see where we at. Wait, somebody tag Larry Reid, get Larry Reid on the line. I'm gonna read y'all this text message that Larry Reid sent me tonight. We gonna get this bitch on fire. Oh, we can go. Yeah. Larry is finna air him out. Larry gonna air who out? Girl, Larry cannot air me out. Larry is being aired out. And see, if I was a Patreon subscriber, I would be in his inbox telling him to come on live to give us an explanation as to why this man is at this project apartment talking about that Larry Reid was jacking off on him for $60 motherfucking dollars. Now, if y'all want to talk about it, let's talk about it. If I was a Patreon motherfucking subscriber, okay, I would be trying to figure out why this man is at a project apartment talking to motherfucking Tasha K, talking about that he was he said he wanted to be a stripper, and Larry told him to dance, bitch, dance, you know, and he saw the covers going up. And if I was a Patreon subscriber, I would be in his inbox asking him, why is this man in a project apartment doing an interview with Woody Woodpecker talking about Larry was playing with his butt if I was a Patreon subscriber. So don't come over here telling me who to read me. You hoes was living next door to Jeffrey Dahmer, didn't even know it. Let me see where we at now. We at 120. We at 122. Who gonna lead us in prayer tonight? Because baby, we need some prayer. All them goddamn tree limbs Tasha K done pecked in his motherfucking yard. And you a Patreon subscriber over there and don't want to ask no questions. You can send me that goddamn money to my goddamn. Let me put this scroll up and you send me that money. Send me them $60. But you know what? We're going to talk about it tonight. We're going to play this audio. We're going to get into this shit because these are some serious allegations that have been leveled against Mr. Larry Reid. Okay. This is some dangerous stuff. You know, and I always wonder why these people wait all these years to come back. Because for one thing, I just want to know why now? Why now? Why now? Why are you coming back now? Why are you telling this story now? Why hasn't the police made an arrest? But you know what? They do say in the 21st century, a hoe can be no fuck with you 50 years ago. And all they need you to do is go to a project apartment and sit in one of them goddamn thrift store chairs and do an interview with a bird, and you might get somewhere. You might get some charges. You might not. Now, I believe. Okay, let me see where we at. Hold on. Let me see where we at. 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 We at 128. Oh no, baby. We at 128. We at 128. Let me see what y'all saying up in the comments. Let me see what y'all saying up in the comments. We can do. Come on, 128. I know y'all ain't that scared of Larry Reid. Y'all scared of Larry? Every time I say Larry tonight, take you a shot. Every time. We got time. They said Tasha K blocked me. We got time. We got time tonight. Y'all don't put the children to bed. Some of y'all husbands out there cheating. You don't even give a fuck if he cheating tonight because Gerald Jackson is on live. Y'all don't even give a damn no more. Some of y'all gonna skeet while I'm on the live. Let me let y'all know. I'm not gonna recap nothing. You want to catch the live, baby. I'm not gonna recap. But I want to know about these goddamn $60. That sounds like an escort service to me. They said, Gerald, not everybody off tomorrow. Who ain't off tomorrow? It's Martin Luther King Day tomorrow. Y'all better be off tomorrow. We know Walmart ain't off tomorrow. We know McDonald's selling them cold ass burger, them dry ass fries ain't off tomorrow. We already know them mean ass hoes. Them mean ass hoes at Walmart got to work tomorrow, baby. Them bitches gonna be mean tomorrow. Y'all might ain't go up in there. Let me check your receipt. Give me that damn receipt. Come here. You ain't. I don't see that water up here. Take that water back here. Y'all better drive right past their ass. All right, so listen. I'm gonna try my best to explain this as much as I can. I really hadn't really paid attention to all of these shenanigans, over the years that this stuff has been going on with this man who has been in contact with Larry Reid. He has stated that he stayed with Larry Reid. He lived with Larry Reid. He stated that he was at a church, prior to him going to Fayetteville, North Carolina, to Reid's church. Now, I just want to tell you guys, this young man, he's 32 years old. Okay, he's 32 years old. I'm put him up on the screen right there. Y'all see him down there? Let me see how y'all do this. One side, he right there. Y'all see him? This is him. His name is what's his name? Levontre Andrews. Y'all see him, and y'all know that's Larry Reid right there. Larry Reid looked nice in that picture. Looked like he had a lot of magic shave. Looked very nice in that picture. Now this guy over here, Levontre, he don't look like that no more. He's still a little big. This big Levontre. I don't think he's ever been small, but he's still big. I think he got some micro braids in his hair. I don't know if them with micro braids or dreadlocks. I don't know, child. Well, anyways, he's 32 years old now. He said that he is from Rayford, North Carolina, Hope County. Shout out to motherfucking Fayetteville. And shout out to Rayford. He said that he moved to Raleigh, North Carolina when he was 15 years old. He said that he was brought to the Breakthrough Temple, which I believe is Larry Reid's church. He said that when he got to Larry Reid's church, he said that, Larry Reid's ministry was a little spooky to him. He said that, they was speaking in tongues, and he said he noticed. Now, this is in the interview. Let me back up. This man right here, this girl. I'm gonna call him a girl because see, I'm just stop acting like just because you have a woman that hard dick, in the words of my aunt, is not what you desire. Because we know that women nowadays get on their knees and propose to their man. We do know that they eat their man's butt. We know that. I know some of y'all men and women eat y'all butt. I know we got some booty eaters in here. Y'all heard what Lil Boosie said, I want my butt ate. So if Boosie claimed he ain't gay and he want his booty ate, then who eating it? It got to be the women. If you're a woman in here, raise your hand tonight in the church if you're a woman and you eat booty. Anybody out there eat booty? Don't be scared, baby. Don't be scared. Turn your volume down. Let me go in and block you too. How about that? Turn that bitch down for my live. How about that? So anybody in the comments, give a thumbs up, raise your hand if you eat butt. If you're a female in the church tonight and you eat booty, put your hands up. Wait, somebody raise their hand. Who raised their hand? Wait. Oh, you eat booty? Okay, she eat booty. It's all right. It's all right if you eat butt. Ain't nothing wrong with eating a little butt every now and then. Okay, somebody. Boosie did say that. There was a video. Boosie said he wanted his butt ate. Okay, that's why you should have kept your Spectrum internet bill paid, so you would have been online to catch the tea when he said it. That's why you got to keep your bills paid, ho, so you'll catch the live when he say something. Okay, so okay. Larry's from North Carolina. Okay, so don't nobody. Okay, anyways. So this girl got up here, Levontre, he got up here and he said that, Larry Reid's church was a little spooky. He said they was doing stuff that that they weren't really doing at his other church. One of the things that he said that he noticed that they was doing was that all of the men in the church was very feminine. They were very feminine. He said they was hugging a lot. He said the church that he came from, they weren't doing that hugging. He wasn't used to all that hugging. He wasn't used to all that. He felt like, now this is what he told us, Skag. He said that he felt like that I can love you without hugging you. Now, in my mind, I'm like, okay, you telling her this now, but you still responding like his answers were as if he was the age he is today back then. Because like, okay, you 15 years old, maybe you were, maybe you was responding like that. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of people who are. All right, never mind. Let me shut up. Anyways, a lot of his responses were as if he was the age he is today back then. Like he's 32 now, but his responses was as if a lot of his responses to me was as if he was 32 back then. Anyways, he said that it was a lot of hugging going on. Okay, he wasn't used to it or anything like that. He talked about how his dad was not in his life, well, was in his life, but him and his mom, his dad and his mom divorced, merely because of the church or whatever. And he talked about him being a drummer. He said a lot of stuff. The interview was really, it was trying to get to know him, but then him and Tasha K kept going off to sidebars, and I feel like everybody need to file a dispute with their bank because it's not what we paid for. But eventually they got to the T. And Tasha K is very smart. She's a very smart bird, and like I told y'all yesterday, some birds are smarter than people. She trying to get all this stuff to go to. See, what she's trying to do is she's looking for the stories that have money. Okay, now this story with Larry Reid is drawing her a lot of money. Remember, Tasha K has to pay Cardi B, whether she wants to, whether she keep on trying to do everything she's trying to do. So she's trying to get money. So what she's trying to do is she's risking slandering, defamation. She's risking all that shit to get a big lump sum of money so that she can start these payment plans to Cardi B. Okay, so she's trying to gather this money. She's trying to come up with these stories, even if it's turning state on one of her friends, even if it's turning state. She probably would turn on her own damn husband. Shit, if her husband cheated on her tonight, which he probably already doing, but she don't know, and she called him, she would say, let me tell y'all about how my husband, she would say, go to my website and pay your $12 and you can hear the story. So YouTube is not going to pay her the money that she would probably have made, before being sued, that she will make on this story. Because I said, well, damn, $12 times 1,000 is $12,000. So she making a bet, But then a lot of people don't know Larry Reid. Okay, so you have it where you might not make a lot of money. So she's just trying to catch the fish that she can. It's like she's crabbing, So she's a little crafty. She's a little crafty little bird. Okay, she's a little crafty little bird. She's one of the biggest bird we have ever seen. Okay, and she gonna peck a hole in your wood, and she gonna leave a lot of motherfucking goddamn wood chips on your ground. Okay, now you don't see how she done went from that nice house to living in the projects. Y'all see that wood paneling. So anyway, so the boy talked about, he said Larry Reid's preaching was spooky. He said Larry Reid was preaching about homosexuality, preaching about gay people, preaching against homosexuality, and about, the sin of being gay. But he felt like that, well, damn, how can you preach about being gay and you gay? Now, we don't know if Larry Reid is still gay. Now, I can't confirm if Larry Reid is still sucking uncircumcised dicks or not. I cannot confirm if Larry Reid, okay, is still eating dookie shoe. I cannot confirm that now. But according to a recording that Tasha K, aka Wooded Woodpecker, put out there, and according to his testimonies, he have stated that he have liked a little dick every now and again. Now, I don't know if that's why him and his Lisa, his girl's mama, was not sleeping in the bed with him. I don't know if that was their demise. I don't know if she walked in and saw him and a man named I don't know. Now I'm just telling you, I got my notes here. Just telling you what the man has been stating on the live. Now, Tasha K said that she received phone calls from Larry. Larry was very weird. His conversation with her was just very weird. You know, she said she recalled one phone call of him calling her, talking about don't wear that hair no more. And she said, she was like, what you mean? She said, he said, don't wear that hair no more. You know, that just do something to me. And she like, nigga, what? So she said she was wearing the hair tonight, you know, with all that gel on her head. But she was just really talking about how his conversations made her uncomfortable. Okay. But you know, so she talked about that. So the her and the boy, the girl, Levantre, you know, was still up there, you know, having a conversation. They went off topic for a little bit, you know, or whatever, but they got back on. The dude said that, you know, Larry Reid's church was, in his words, violent. He said it was violent. They was doing all this, all this, you know, all this shouting and speaking in tongues and all these quickenings and, you know, all this, you know, all that stuff, you know. So he said it was, in his word, he called it violent. So he talked about the church being violent. He said in the beginning when he first went, after his mom invited him, he said that it was, I know some of y'all ain't paid y'all 12. Cause y'all like, what? Wait till we get to these recordings though. So he said in the beginning it was crazy, but he said he developed an appreciation about it. He became used to it. Okay. He said that he played drums for the church, and he said that he was about between 14 and 15 years old at the time that Larry Reid started grooming him. He specifically said that Larry Darnell Reid groomed him. This is what he said. This ain't what Mr. Jackson is saying. Now I'm just reporting the news. We understand that Larry Reid is on a lawsuit spree. Okay, Larry Reid is trying to sue everybody that's talking about it. He's trying to sue everybody that's speaking on it. Okay, it seems like he's trying to bully people, but I just want to serve notice to the devil tonight that everybody don't win lawsuits, baby. And just because you sue somebody don't mean you gonna win. I can sue my neighbor because her dog keeps shitting in my yard, but that don't mean that a judge or a jury gonna rule in my favor. But one thing have I desired of the Lord, is that will I seek after, that I may dwell. And see, I'm a Christian, and the Bible say don't take another saved person to court. Amen. Now, Woody Woodpecker, no man, we know they ain't saved, they ain't sanctified. You know, Tasha K said that she worships Buddha, she worships a fat man sitting under a tree. You know, I don't worship fat people sitting under trees. Okay, I just, you know, but it is what it is, girl. You worship who you worship. I'm surprised you ain't worshiped your hairstylist yet, and I'm surprised you ain't went down there to Buckhead or done went out to the country and bought you a little cheap ass house while you sitting up there in that goddamn project apartment trying to do an interview with somebody, you know what I'm saying, and putting people's lives at risk with no blinds up on that goddamn window. That is an ugly prop. That is not cute. Why is you interviewing somebody in the projects, Tasha K? Why is you sit up there with a beach towel on your motherfucking floor? Okay, with them goddamn heels you had on layaway for 2 years at City Trends, with all that gel on your goddamn head, and we see all that black. Why is you sitting up there on these? Why is you sitting up there on this lie? Oh Lord! Did y'all see how big that boy was? Let me put this up here because I don't think y'all see how big that boy. All that boy ass can't even fit in that goddamn chair. Look, she ain't had a nerve to put no goddamn no. Look at them ball. Y'all see that ball on that bottom of that goddamn chair? That boy ass can't even fit in that goddamn chair. This don't make no goddamn. Look at that. Do y'all see that? I thought Payless was out of business. I guess Tasha K done found one. Okay, so anyway, the boy said he played drums for the church. He said he was beating on the drums, child, while Larry Reid was jacking his dick on him and skiing. Now this shit gonna get interesting, y'all, because I'm gonna play these audio recorders so y'all can hear him. Okay, he said that Larry Reid was he said now this is what he said. This is what he said. Now I take notes. This is what he said. Y'all see? Somebody said I see the beach towel on the floor. He said that Tasha K don't put all that goddamn bleach in her goddamn head and then fried that goddamn hair. Okay, I bet you she won't pat it. It's gonna crunch. Okay, so the boy Levante said that Reid was controlling. Okay, he said Larry Reid was controlling. He said members in the church and Larry Reid's church will have to get permission to take someone out on a date. He said that they will have to get permission, like if they wanted to. He used an example such as getting a new vehicle. He said that if they wanted to get a new vehicle, he would, they would have to. He would be facilitating that. He will be involved in that. They said that he was in control of how the women and how the men in his ministry dress. He would tell them this is how they should dress. You should do this. In his word, he said Reid was very much in their life. He was very much active in their life. He had control. They had to go. And you know what? I refuse to go to a church like that. I wish a pastor would tell me who I can take out on a date. I wish a pastor would tell me what the fuck I should wear. And if you in a church, I know a church like that right now in my city. I ain't even gonna say his name, but they know who he is. Got these people walking around. You got these church members come. You got your female, your women, female members in the church wearing goddamn church gown. I mean, goddamn wedding dresses every damn Sunday and every Wednesday night for Bible study because you don't want no man to see their legs. Who the hell for to put on a wedding gown every Sunday and every Wednesday or Thursday just because you don't want the men to lust after they damn legs ain't that damn good? We sure growing up, you don't have some mosquito bites. Okay, you done been burnt by iron. You know what I'm saying? You done fell and got scratched up. Your legs ain't that damn pretty where you got to put on a goddamn gown every Sunday, every Thursday. So this man said it was like a cult at Larry Reid's church. This is what he said now. He said that he numerous times watched Larry Reid tell people that they were going to hell for being gay, and he was gay. He said that he and Larry Reid was very close. He said that there was no wind that could get between their closeness. He said that you couldn't even blow and the wind would get through. They were so tight, like a virgin. He said that he and Larry was very close. He said that Larry told him that if you did something with a man, it doesn't mean that you're gay. But then he said, that Larry will preach against homosexuality. So I'm trying to understand. This is why I got confused. If a man do something with another man and he's not gay, then what the fuck is being gay then? What the hell? But what I get, I said, oh, I said, this is part of the grooming. I said, oh, so Larry allegedly made this young man feel like that if he fucked him, if Larry fucked him, or if Larry ate his dookie shoe, or if Larry sucked his dick lean, that it wouldn't be gay. So that was part of the grooming. Now this is my interpretation of it, because that doesn't make any sense. If a man kiss another man, fuck another man, suck another man's diggling, eat another man's ass, he is gay. There ain't no ifs and buts about it, baby. So if either this girl is lying, or being gay has nothing to do with the same sex fucking and loving the same sex. Cause I'm trying to understand. I said, what? Now this is what the young man is saying in the interview. Now I'm gonna play these recordings. Now I got a couple of them now. I know some of y'all ain't gonna like this kind of preaching on the night, but that's all right. As you come in and share this video. So, okay. Let me see here. All right, so listen. This is a mess. This is a shame before God. I can't even believe this stuff is being named amongst her. I wonder what Bishop Jordan. Anybody seen the Master Prophet? Because this young man over here is trying to call Larry Reid a master jacker. Mass jacker. Wait, somebody said Larry Reid has said on his show that he has about 4 or 5 men, including his ex-wife, living in his house, and he takes care of them. That's weird right there. Surely is. Okay, so man, it's a shame. Ooh, I don't know. Let's see. So he said that when he met Larry, I'm trying to get my note right how he said that. I believe he said when he met Larry, Larry was 22 years old and he was still a child. He said that Larry will always bring the leotards and the blouses around. He said Larry will always bring the girls, the material girls. Larry will always bring, I'm paraphrasing, but this is what he's saying. Larry will always bring the saucy no sauces, the saucy Santanas, and the you already know, bring the big Fritas and bring all them around, and Reid will have to explain to him who they are, because he's like, damn, all these girls right here. The boy said that he did not want to be gay. He don't want to be gay. He didn't like this. He didn't want this in his life. But Larry Reid brought it in his life, is what he said. He said that when he was around, he said that Larry Reid and his wife Lisa, Lil Lisa, was not sleeping in the same bed. Okay. He didn't kind of expound on that, but you do have married couples that don't sleep in the same bed, whether for different reasons. Now he said that Larry Reid said that the reason why he's doing interviews and talking to people is because he's upset that Larry Reid cut him out of his life. But Tasha K said that Larry Reid was a broke, busted, and disgusted man. He said that he got sued by a pastor, I believe, for over $20,000, $25,000. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what she said. She said that Larry Reid had got online and was begging his followers for money because he didn't have any money. And she said that he didn't start making any money until a couple of years after that. So she was trying to understand, what did he mean that Levante was upset that Larry cut him out of his life? And I'm like, why would you be upset if somebody is paying you $60 to beat their meat? You know what I'm saying? So he said that Reid was like a dad to him. He said that Reid taught him how he should dress. He said Reid let him drive his car like Eddie Long had them little boys. Y'all know Eddie Long was having the boys drive their cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? He said Larry would have engagements and he would drive Larry and it would just be him and Larry. He said that Larry would make him tote his bags. He said that he was like a like an adjutant to Larry. He said Laurie, to him, Laurie was like a father and son duo. He said that he loved Larry. He said that Larry was his daddy. Okay. He said, now this is what he said. Now, I'm telling you what he said. Get you $12 to go watch the interview now. He said that Larry asked, if he thought he was gay. The boy said, no, I ain't gay. He said, well, Larry kept on probing, trying to figure out if he loved the little dick every now and then, or if he loved the little booty, a little bussy every now and then. He said that Larry said to him that he needed to do some gay tests. So he said that Larry did some gay tests on. Ooh, this is too much. Oh, Jesus. He said that Larry had to do the gay. The fuck is a gay test? He said Larry had to do a gay test on him, y'all. To try to figure out if he loved some little dick every now and then. Hey. All right. So let's listen to some of this audio, y'all.
Okay. So prior to that conversation, I remember him telling me that he wanted to do these tests on me, and he said I want to do these tests because he was saying he said he had some tests. Actually, because he asked me, he said that I think I was gay. He asked me if I thought I was gay, and I said no, I don't think I'm gay. And then he was like, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure." And he kept probing, right? And the way that he was probing was like, should I be considering if I'm gay? I'm thinking that to myself, like the way the way the questions was going. Yeah. Like, should I be thinking or considering that more? Like, what you getting at? And so he was like, well, I have some tests I can do that would help you determine if you're gay. And because by the end of the questioning, I'm like, yo, am I gay? Like, no, I don't know. Now I don't know. I'm trying to am I gay? Yeah. I might be. I'm trying to figure it out, right? Because how he's questioning me.
This is an NCB exclusive.
I got some tests I can do. I'm like, well, shit, I need to know because I don't think I'm gay. But if you think I might be, let's figure it out. Okay. So, let's get through it. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so he told me, he said, I got these tests, and I said, all right, well, I'm ready to do them because I need to know. I didn't know if I'm gay. And it literally was like this. It literally was because my mind, I was so impressionable at the time. So this is part of why I was angry at the time. I was like, yo, why didn't you know? Why didn't you know? So I had to go through that whole process too, of even forgiving myself. Yeah. Because the version of who I am today, that could never happen. What was the test? Okay, so
this is an NCB exclusive.
It took him a little bit. So he let you fester on it. Yeah, and I'm
y'all know Tasha K trying to scrape motherfuckers. Let me put this plug in. This is an NCB exclusive.
In a way that he would know what I'm talking about. Bro, when are you gonna do these tests, man? I need to know. What you talking about? When we gonna do them? I'm not knowing what you're talking about. Now, but as a child, I would not be laughing. You're a child. Yeah. It's thinking back, it's comical now, for sure. It's definitely got some humor to it. But I was dead serious, I need to know. You know what I'm saying? And so he was like, all right. Finally, he called. So he called me to his room. Now, were you living with him? Yeah, I was living with him at the time. Okay. Yeah, I was living with him at the time. Because it was a few times where I moved in, moved out.
This is an NCB exclusive.
But this was one of the spaces. Before you get into the test, what made you move in with him?
Okay, that was a little. The reason why he said he moved in here with him because he had met this girl at Larry's church. And his mom stayed up the street, and that Larry wanted them to be in the same house. He didn't want them to be shacking. So anyway, Larry just wanted, I guess from what he's saying is that Larry just wanted to watch him. You know what I'm saying? Him and the girl be in the same house. All that shit was just a lot. This is an NC Beat exclusive. I got to put my thing in there so these hoes don't be trying to. Oh God. So let me see. Hold on. I got to pull up these other audios, and I got them down here. I got them down here in the thing, so y'all gotta bear with me for a minute. Let me get these up here on the line. Somebody get Larry on the line. Okay, let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Now I'm gonna play an audio, and I want you guys to let me know if you can hear it.
Yeah, we come in this room, and he had a blanket. He's driving the blanket.
Can y'all hear that?
Zebra printed, bright blanket, black and white zebra printed.
Okay.
Yeah. And he ended up wrapping the blanket, which he actually.
Can y'all hear? Let me know if you can hear.
Given to me. He gave me the blanket years later because he said it was the blanket. It was the blanket that he prayed in.
They said it's low.
Yeah.
But he was wrapped up naked.
He was wrapped up naked in the blanket. I just like when I was prepared for this. So he told me to take off all of my clothes, and he told me to sit on the side. And we sitting there in the Indian style, and he pulled his computer. It was an old Mac computer, and he put porn on. He put on gay porn, and he told me to watch it. And immediately when he put porn,
This is an NCB exclusive.
Sick, I almost threw up. And I looked down. I was like, yo, I can't even look at that. Like I remember laughing, like laughing. It was like, boy, it's crazy that I was like, it was physically making me sick. I can't look at that. I was like,
you were in there butt naked.
I was sitting there
beside him, and y'all were on the floor.
I was sitting on the floor. He had a black futon, and he was sitting right in front of the futon on the floor, and we both are like right back up against the futon. And he pulled out this computer and put this gay porn up. And what he was trying to do is to see if my body would respond to seeing two men together. You know, see if I would like get a sexual response from him. Like if I get hard or something like that. That's what he was trying to see.
And you were a teenager.
I was a teenager.
This is him saying.
Yeah, I was repulsed by it. I was definitely a teenager. Yeah. I was a teenager. And I'm like, I can't look at that. I just can't look at that. And he's laughing about it.
This is an NCB exclusive.
After that, we started just talking after that.
And you still sitting there.
I'm still. I'm one of them people. I'm like, I just get naked. I'm with my body like this. But he from sports, like it's just a body. Like sometimes we got a lot of time playing sports, so they keep. But so we started talking, and I remember saying, I was joking when I said it, but I told you, I said when I go to college, I'll be a stripper at night. So
this is an NCB exclusive.
I don't want to be broke while I'm in school. So I'm gonna be a bad stripper. I'll get like women to be going crazy out there talking like that. And so he was like, you do that? Like, why you want to do something like that? I just want to do it. I just felt like it'd be something cool to do. He was like, okay. So he said, well, why don't you do it now? I said, do what? What you mean? He was like, why don't you like just film yourself dancing naked? And then maybe like that'll like make that feeling of wanting to be a stripper go away. And so I was like, okay. All right. So I remember standing up, and he like, well, he pulled his camera, pulled the computer, turned the computer around, like turned the camera on the computer, and he was like, "What is dance? Like we're recording, and you just dance." And I'm standing there naked, in my mind, confused as hell. Because I'm like, First, I'm not sure this.
This is an NCB exclusive.
The balls be like, no. And then I have the balls to just say no. But I'm trying to make it I'm trying to present like I'm just like confused or like weird about like, you know. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm not dancing naked. What are you talking about? And so he was like, why don't you just turn around and just turn around in a circle? So I started weirdly turning in a circle. And I look back and I see the cover doing this. He started jacking off.
Y'all hear the background?
Now I'm super creeped out. Now, but still, because of who he is in my life, I don't have the
This is an NC Beat exclusive. All right, listen. Y'all heard me in the background. Okay, listen. Y'all gotta bear with me, y'all. Please bear with me. Because see, I could have did the audio just like I did the first one, but it was going to take me a little bit longer. And I had to finish watching the interview. I was 25 minutes in when I got home at 6:30. So I had to finish watching the interview. Then I had to get some of the recordings so I can play it. Then I had to convert them. It was just a lot. So I was like, they're going to be mad if I'm late. So I pushed it back to 9:15. That's why it took me so long. If I would have still been trying to upload, I would have been on this bitch by 10 o'clock. Let me see if I could do something because I'm trying not to put video up there, but y'all trying to put a video. Let me see. Let me see if I can do something. Let me see if I can do something. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can do something. Stop screen share. Y'all heard me in the background saying, Child, not Larry had that man pussy popping on a handstand, pussy popping on a trash can. What? How to get Larry on the line? Oh, hold on.
no, the entire time.
Can y'all hear this now better?
The entire time. And to the extent that he finished. And the only reason I know he finished is because he grabbed a paper towel and like pulled the paper towel under his blanket. And that was like one of the first like sexual moments. It was from these tests that he was saying were for me, like to determine if I'm gay. That was the first sexual moment.
This is the NC Beat exclusive.
No, I'm just listening.
I got you.
Yeah.
And then so a lot of the things that I'm going to talk about tonight, I've never said publicly.
Okay.
So and I'm cool with it.
And I'm never heard them. So
yeah. So it'll be a raw moment for both of us.
Okay.
Because I've never said it publicly. The only people that probably know in this detail are my wife and probably my mom.
Okay.
But so after that is when he was like, well, it started with
this is an NC Beat exclusive.
Finish that night. So that night concluded.
Okay.
And so I asked him like, so am I gay or what? And he was like, well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. He didn't really give me a yes or a no. And I'm like, okay. So shortly after that, he called me over to his house again. And he said, I have another test I want to do. I said, okay. So I came to his house, same room, and I walked in the room, and he wanted me to take all my clothes off and lay on the floor, lay on my back. And he starts giving me a massage, like a body massage. And from the massage, like I remember intentionally, he would like put his hand really close, just to like, he wouldn't touch, but he would put it real close. You know what I'm saying? Just to like see if I would have a response to it. And I remember I'm just sitting there like really creeped out. And he finally just grabbed it.
This is an NC Beat exclusive.
I was like, oh, he was like, no, he's like, just relax, just relax. This is part of this, fine. Just relax. It's a part of the test.
I'm over here sounding like Nick at Night, slow, retarded, sounding sleepy ass. This is a, she be like, this is a Nick at Night, this is an NC Beat exclusive.
So after I was able to like kind of like get my nerves back together, like of like kind of digesting what's happening, I said, okay. In my mind, I'm like, this is Reid. Like, it's okay. You know, I'm having to literally talk myself through that moment. And he proceeds to jack me off in that moment.
What?
And I remember,
Look at Woody Whip up.
Like just the feeling like, yo, this ain't right. This isn't right. This isn't right. And why can I say it's not right? Like why? Like I remember having that thought too.
Somebody
like, why
get
can't I
Larry
just say
on the line.
Why can't I just say it? But I couldn't. For whatever reason, I couldn't say it. And yeah, that was like, I just had a moment to myself, like thinking about that. I remember like that moment, like a lot of that moment, like I said, how my memory works. Yeah. Like I started feeling the room. I remember the sound of the space heater. Like it was like over here. I remember the TV on the wall. I remember the door to the closet was slightly open. Like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate that my memory is that way. It's like every traumatic moment in my life, I have a movie for. Every moment, separate from this stuff.
This is an NC Beat exclusive. So, can somebody get Larry on the line? Because this is a hot ass mess. Now, Larry, Mr. Larry, Larry, come to the North Carolina beat to clear your name. There's no place that you would rather be than to be on the NC beat to clear your name. There's no other place you can go to clear your name but Gerald Jackson. Come on over here, brother. Let's get this straight now. Because this young man is saying some that you did to him, some egregious things. This is what he's alleging. Okay, which one was on? Was that bedroom talk? Okay, was that bedroom talk? Damn, I don't forgot which one I was on. Damn, let me go to the next one. Hold on. I guess this is, hold on, let me see. I hope this is this the same one? I hope this ain't the same one.
But he was jacking off the entire time. And to the extent that he finished. And the only reason I know.
Wait, no, did I already play that one? Hold on. I think I already played that one. Didn't I already play it? Wait, I think.
Like that moment, like a lot of that moment, like I said, how my memory works. Yeah. Like I started feeling the room. I remember the sound of the space heater.
Yep, I played that because I remember the space heater. It was the space heater for me. That's all you remember, the space heater. You ain't hear that thrusting. No. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. This is an NCB exclusive.
I just want to make sure I have some extra money. That's all I was trying to do. And maybe a week or two went by. And because I had to keep asking him, I'm like, did you figure out something that I could do? And then he said, well, let me put it together. I'm putting some stuff together, and I'll let you know. Okay. So he finally called me in the room one day. And he said, I came up with something you can do. I said, okay. I said, what's up? Talk to me. I'm thinking he's finna say something like, wash the dishes, make sure, like the car, the yard, or something. That's what I'm thinking he's going, where he's going with it. I was not prepared for what he was about to say at all. It wasn't on my head at all. And he said, He said, "This is what we can do. Anytime that I feel horny, you can help me release." I said, "Like what? Like help you release? Like what does that look like? You mean like
This is
pull
an
up at you?"
NCB
He's like,
exclusive.
no. He said, "I don't mean that." He said, "You can just come in the room and take your clothes off, and I'll jack off. And every time we do that, I'll send you $60." And so
$60. This is an NC. Woo! Baby! Somebody better get their Reeds on the line. $60. I know you want to let that man jack on you for no motherfucking $60. You should have been saying more like $600. All them goddamn psychic readings that Bernard Jordan doing, you mean to tell me you can get more out of him? You mean to tell me that he can call Bernard Jordan ass in a bar? I need to call Bernard Jordan's psychic line live on air to see if we can get a reading on Larry Reid. I think I'm gonna do that at the end of the show. Somebody get the Reeds on the line.
thought about it for a second. And I was like, well, he's done it before. And I got through it. So, okay, I'll do it. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. And so we developed these code words. So anytime that's what he would want to do, he would text me and he'd be like, warm.
Warm.
Or if it's cool, and he'd be like, if he texts me and say cool, that means
cool.
He good. But warm or anything to do with hot or whatever, any phrase like that, that means that's what he was looking for.
What?
I'm like, okay. So
this is an NCB exclusive.
I would come in the room, and in the beginning, it would be, this happened several times. In the beginning, it would be him wrapped up. Like he was like, I felt like he would like feel ashamed. Because he would climax, and what he would have me do is stand and just turn in a circle, like I did the first time. Have me stand. I wouldn't touch him, so I would stand and just turn in a circle, and he would jack off, looking at me. He would jack off, and for like I said in the beginning,
this is an NTB exclusive.
And I remember every time he would need to clean up, he would always tell me to look away. Because and to me, I now understand that it was like he was embarrassed. You know, after it would be over, he would be embarrassed by it to an extent. Not enough to not do it again, but he would be embarrassed by it. And so that's how it started. Then from there.
So this young man was letting Larry Reid allegedly, he was letting Larry bust a nut, a big nut, and for $60, you was escorting for $60. $60. That's so. What you were posted up? You were posted up on the block. You was posted up in that window that Tasha K, aka Woodpecker, had you sitting in the chain. You were posted up. I know you weren't posted. So you was posted up on the block. Yeah, I'm not trying to make this. Listen, I am totally against. Let me take my glasses off because I want y'all to see my eyes because I'm very serious. I am totally against sexual assault. But I have a problem with people that come back these years later with this bullshit. Now, I believe the guy on some stuff, then some stuff I don't believe him. I believe Tasha K, instead of Tasha K paying Cardi B the money that she owed Cardi B, she done paid this little boy some of that corn to get him to do this interview. Now, all you was work, so you was hopping out of cars for Sisted Out. You was jumping out of trees for Larry Reid for Sisted Out. So you were beating the drum while he was beating his drum. This is an NC Beat exclusive.
Progressed. So it progressed from every time he did it, he would transfer because our accounts were connected. We had I had a Bank of America account. He had a Bank of America account at the time, and my account was linked to his account, so he could just transfer money like really easy at the time. And it started to progress, and so he started saying stuff like, if you want to make some real money, like you would do that other thing.
How much did Bishop Lamar Whitehead pay you to go to this project apartment and tell this story? Because this is my thing. Bro, you waited so long to come and tell this story. First of all, Larry Reid has not been charged with any crimes. Now, I'm a roast and I'm a gag and I'm going to have fun with my stories, all right? Let's not get it twisted. But at the end of the day, we're going to keep it real. Now, Larry Reid has not been charged. He's not under any investigation. Because when this stuff first started coming around, I reached out to the Raleigh Police Department, and Raleigh Police Department public information officer told me that Gerald Jackson, that there was no Larry Darnell Reid investigation into any rape claims. So Taj K. Lamar Reid and this dude was lying when they talked about that a couple of months ago. Now you back again. Now, if Larry Reid did this stuff, I'm gonna need more proof. I'm gonna need proof. I'm just gonna need proof. Now, Tasha K said they do have text messages or social media messages that Larry sent this boy. But we do know nowadays hoes can Photoshop messages. Bitches can make up fake Facebook accounts with people names on them and go to Photoshop. If you when you got money, you can find a crafty ass queen, a crafty ass graphic designer. Baby, they'll change a screenshot to make you look like you said something. But we gonna need the police to do an investigation to get the real messages to see if it came from this person's real account. Now you can't just print no messages out now and think we just gonna believe that Larry Reid sent these damn messages. Now I want to see them damn $60 bank statements now. I want to see them bank statements that came from Larry Reid. Now I'm just gonna keep it real now. And you know what? I like Larry Reid. No, for real. I like his commentary. I really like Larry Reid. And I really honestly feel like that before Larry Reid commentated on Lamar Whitehead in this robbery, none of this shit was found. None of this stuff was online. I mean, I hadn't seen it. And my followers, shout out to my motherfucking followers, man. I love y'all. Shout out to the motherfucking beat, man. I love y'all. For real. For real, I love my motherfucking followers. I don't even call them fans. I love my followers, baby. Y'all so motherfucking real. Y'all gonna tag me and send me every motherfucking thing. I ain't gonna miss nothing. But I ain't seen none of this. Lamar Whitehead is behind all of this. For real. He's behind all of this. Now, I'm a roast and I'm going to be funny and I'm a gag and I'm just going to talk my shit. But at the end of the day, we're going to keep it 100. Now we're gonna listen, but Levante, girl, we know you still chasing a little dick every now and again. And if Larry Reid was gay back then, and you just wanted some dick to suck, and you just wanted a man to jack off on you and skid on your motherfucking face and skid in your dreads and all your motherfucking goddamn parts the fuck down, then just say that.
And I'm like, that other thing. And I told him, like, this is when I was probably the most vocal I've ever been with him. I said, what I'm never doing is that. You're never gonna like put your penis in me, bro.
He's saying Larry Reid wanted to fuck him. And Larry Reid lied. And Larry Reid words fuck. But he said Larry Reid wanted to fuck him. But here's another example. Here's another example of what I mean by he's talking at 32 now, but he's making it seem like he's 32 then. Now, I'm not saying, now listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying at all that 15-year-olds back then wasn't saying, no, bro, I ain't with that, boy. I ain't with that shit. But you really got to go listen to the full interview to get an understanding that if Larry did say something like that, his response wouldn't be what he's saying on this show. It seems like his response will be more of, okay, I guess I'll try it. I mean, I'm scared, but this is an NCB exclusive.
I'm never doing that. I was like extremely firm about it. I said, I'm never doing that. Never. So I said, this, like, we have this arrangement and it's weird, but it's something I can get through. It's fine. I can get through it, but I'm never doing that. I want to be very clear about that. I'm never doing that.
Stop lying. You know your wife fucking you with that motherfucking 25-inch dick strap. Now why he sitting up here lying? Acting like he wasn't fucking the boys and the boys wasn't fucking him. You knew you had all the milk shaking. You brought all the boys to the yard. Now why you sitting up here with this lying ass Woody Woodpecker trying to tell these pack of lies, trying to make it seem like that Larry Reid just wanted to fuck you. You knew you wanted that dick too. It's exclusive.
I'm never doing that with you. And even with me saying it the way that I did, there would still be times where he was like, like trying to probe me still, like, it ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna, we can figure it out.
You knew it wasn't gonna hurt because you already had that pussy lubed up.
Yeah.
And you were a child.
I was a child. Yeah, he was trying to like get me to allow him to, and it was gonna pay me to do it. He was like, if you want to make some real strike, like trying to entice me with like money, like if you want to make some real money, then you'll let me do this. And for me, it's just like, I don't need it, bro. I don't want money that bad. Like I'm not doing that. I was very, very like adamant, like I'm not.
So you want us to believe that you wanted 60. So you want us to believe that you would let a man jack off and nut in a sock for $60, but you ain't want the money. You didn't want the raise. You didn't want the pay raise to let him stick just the head in. Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm not doing that.
This is an NCB exclusive, y'all. Okay.
That. And so it transitioned. That moment transition. Like I said, it went from me just doing the spinning thing where he would jack off to now he's physically touching me. But it's still the same transaction. He would still send me the $60 after every time. And so
he would touch you while he was jacking his dick?
Yeah.
Like feel on you?
Yeah.
Like you're...
Somebody said, so Gerald, you're saying you don't believe the accusations? Let me be very clear. I'm not saying that I don't believe the accusations, and I'm not saying that I do believe the accusations. What I am saying is that when I watched this interview and I saw the body language and I heard his story, some of the stuff that he's saying doesn't make any sense to me. Just because a person come out and say that someone raped them, molest them, abused them, whatever, doesn't mean it happened. Some people are reaching for money. Some people want money. And that's why I said when I first got on here, Larry, just pay him off. Just pay him off. Now, I'm not saying that he's lying, but some of his story, and you have to go and pay your little $12 for the little broke cheap asshole that's doing the interview so you can understand and watch the body language. That body language is also very important. Okay. This is an NCB exclusive.
Yeah, my butt. He would start touching on my penis and like, yeah. into that.
Y'all hear me?
Then it transitioned more. So he would have me come in like he's doing the massage thing. And went from that into actually the first time this happened, it wasn't in one of those spaces. The first time this happened was a big deal. I keep forgetting that like I'm on cameras. Like when I start talking about it, I forget that I'm on camera. So certain things that I probably should say because it's recorded.
Yeah, say whatever you want to say.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I think it's certain things I should address because we're on camera.
Oh, okay.
So
whatever comes to your mind, and it's you feel like it's relevant, just get it out there.
Word. Yeah. So the address on the police report, like the 3216 MOLESTED. I think a lot of people have kind of concluded that that's the only place it happened. It isn't. It's not the only place it happened at. He lived at a house, and what I'm about to describe now is where this happened at. It's called Grace Park. I don't know if it's the same name now.
Okay. All right, that was one other video. I'm just giving y'all the important things because, let me just be very clear. Just because a person come out and says someone raped them doesn't mean it really happened. Let's be real now, y'all. You at the NCB, baby. You not nowhere else. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Somebody get Mr. Larry on the line.
He was standing out some time too. So both of them.
Okay, let me see.
And his nephew, Damien, he was standing out some time too. So both of them, actually, was Kendall there?
This is an NCB exclusive.
Was Kendall there in the house? Kendall was there too. Kendall lived there too. So it was me, it was Vincent, and people, his audience, they know who that is. That's Buddha.
Okay.
Vincent is Buddha. Damien was his nephew, and then Kendall. Kenachi is what he calls him.
Okay.
That's a whole nother something too. But so they left and went on to church, and he wanted me to stay back, and I said, okay, cool. So he called me in his room, and he wanted to give me a massage. Same scenario like before. And but he told me to lay on the bed this time. I wasn't on the floor. Every other time I was on the floor.
Reid live.
So he wanted me to lay on the bed. So I'm laying across the bed, and he's doing this massage. Lights off, right? He's doing this massage, and in the middle of the massage, he starts sucking my dick. In the middle of the massage.
What? Hold on. Wait. Pause. Pause for the mother cause. This young man just said in this project apartment that Larry was sucking his dick. I mean, is your balls dropped at 15? I mean, I don't understand. What? Hannah Montana say what? Michael Jackson say what? What? Hold on. What? What? I know you fucking lying. This is an NCB exclusive.
And I said, I remember, like, I jumped back, like, oh, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I jumped back, and he was like, oh, like, same scenario. He minimized the moment because for me, I'm like, is this a violation? Like, what? You never did this. What you doing? And because of who he was to me, I was able to bring my mind to a point. And I'm like, okay, this is Reid. It's okay. This is Reid. It's okay. Let's calm down. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first time that happened. It was supposed to be a church, and he gave me oral sex, laying on his bed, and like I said, he gave it like this spiritual thing. Like he made it a spiritual thing. They gave it a spiritual thing. Like, that's all right. Like you're, because he was.
What? Larry. We got one more. This is the last one, y'all. This is the last one.
But I think most of the time when he would feel it, then he would just finish it with jacking me. I think that's how it happened the majority of the time. Yeah, I think he would just finish
And he
it
was
with.
paying you during these sessions.
Yeah. This was like, but he was sending me money because, like I said, I was asking for just to have extra money. Like I said, I was thinking chores, you know what I'm saying, along those lines. And so he would send me the extra money. But yeah, I guess it was paying me. Yeah.
Does he ever ask you at any time for you to penetrate him?
Yes, he did. It was a way to get me more comfortable with allowing him to do me. So it was like, well, you know, if you let me do you, you can do me, kind of thing. It was that. But I just was never with it, man. I'm like, that's just way too far. Like I can't. We're on far as it is. Like it's like what we doing is crazy. But that, like I couldn't. Me doing that, I probably would have committed suicide. Knowing like my personality, like I don't think I would have been able to live with myself. Like that's raw and like the honest truth. I feel like I wouldn't have been able to live with myself had I done that. I really feel like that.
Did he ever ask you to give him oral?
Yeah.
And you always refused.
Never. Like it was certain things that I'm like, I can't bring myself to do that. Right. Even with being as impressionable as I was, who I am is who I am. Like certain things, who I am at my core was just who I am at my core is what protected me through that whole space. Like even with me being able to climax, I would have to take my mind somewhere else. Like I would imagine that it's a woman. Like even in those spaces, I would have to do that in order for me to even get through that moment. And so, like I said, I just feel like it's just certain things that me being who I am at my core protecting me from. And just I was never doing that. I just couldn't bring myself to do that at all. He tried. He really tried. Like he really was trying, but I'm like, I can't do that, man. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful that
Did you ever massage him?
Never. I never physically touched him. I didn't. Never physically touched him. It was always him touching me. Yeah, I never physically touched him at all. Yeah.
How many years did it go on for?
How many years did it go on for? I don't even know if it was years, to be honest. I don't know if it was like multiple years. I feel
This is an NCB exclusive. She got me.
Yeah, it feels like years. It feels like years just because of like just the mental space that it puts you in. Like
Right.
when you experience something like that, like he really, like he warped my
She got my ass. I let that
perspective
bitch run for a minute
of
without saying the
pastors
NCB exclusive.
for a long time.
Well, I let that bitch run for a minute without saying this is an NCB exclusive. Damn, she might got me. So listen, Larry Reid, I feel as though he should come out and he should answer to the allegations that has been leveled against him. A man at the age of 15 who is now 32 years old has come forward and said that you molested him while he was a child. Time and time again, Mr. Reid, we have seen men such as Harvey Weinstein, Epstein, Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, years, decades later, women came forward and said that these men raped them, trafficked them. And now a man who is now 32 says at the age of 15, you molested him. I think it's time for you to stop posting other videos trying to rub this off, trying to make this go away as if it's not out. And I think you really need to release a statement. And I think you need to respond to these allegations. Sometimes being silent isn't the answer. Sometimes it shows your guilt. And right now, you're looking guilty. Whether my opinion matters or not, the truth of the matter is a man has come forward and said that you got away with molesting him. The only outlet that he has and the only way he could tell his story is by going to the blogs and telling them what you, sir, has allegedly done to him. I feel though he got some loops and some holes in his story, but that don't matter. The truth of the matter is, Mr. Reid, you, sir, is being accused of fucking with a 15-year-old child. Leave the children alone. All right, so if you got a comment and you want to say something about this, I'm finna drop the StreamYard link in here. If you got an iPhone, put that motherfucker in Safari. If you got an Android, put that bitch in Google Chrome and come on up here and talk to the baddest blog. So I'm just trying to understand, what do y'all think about this story tonight? I ain't got nothing to say other than the fact that Larry Reid need to come out of hiding because this man said some stuff that ain't been put out there yet. So if you responded to some shit that we already know and not respond to the shit that just was dropped, then I feel like you need to come on out and, you know. So let me share this, man. Let me say this with y'all. Let me say what Larry Reid messaged me. Larry Reid messaged me and he said, hey, man, what's up? And he sent me a screenshot. Let me see if I can show y'all this. Y'all see this? Wait, let me see. Wait, can y'all see that? Let me see. Y'all see that right there? I don't know if y'all can see that. I say Larry Reid. Larry Reid. He said, hey, man, 7:55. He said, hey, man, what's up? He sent this a picture of a live stream on YouTube, live stream link with a circle. It said Larry Reid and hiding out the accuser come forward with Tasha K. He said, someone sent this to me. I'm not hiding and never have been in my life and have filed a lawsuit that made him have to reveal his name. Why would you make this up? Now, this is what he's saying to me. He said, and did you see what was in the complaint with courts? I didn't know him at 14 or 15, and he didn't stay in my property until 2008 when he was 18. So are you saying that you fucked him and jacked and did all this shit when he was 18? Okay. Why would you say this? This is what he's saying to me. And did you see that quote? I'm not gonna say the per YouTuber's name. Fuck them hoes. It's sending out that he extracted from the courts. Disappointed that you will run with a story you know is false. Now, this is what Larry Reid is sending me. I said, Reid, as you know, I am a journalist just like you are. You commentate in things, you commentate on things in the public while I expose things to the public and commentate on things in the public. This is no different to me or for me. A man has come forward and said that you molested him while he was in your ministry. I don't know these allegations to be false or true. However, they have been made public, and anything in the public forum will be discussed. While I cover stories from all over, I am the North Carolina beat. This man is from North Carolina, and so are you. Your church was in North Carolina, and the allegations alleged is said to have happened in North Carolina. You haven't publicly made a statement regarding these allegations, and I believe people who support you deserve to hear from you. Your silence, to me, in my opinion, is that you are in hiding. He said, I get that. I am not a journalist, though. And I have spoken publicly on such and such TV several times. The Wiley Show and the quote, quote, quote show. And more so throughout the courts, as I will continue to do. They want me to speak on my platform so it can blow up more. I won't be bullied into bringing these lies to my platform. Saying I'm in hiding and haven't spoken publicly isn't true at all. But if you want to say that I haven't, then that's just your decision. And my response was simply, I understand your concern. But I believe that you should come out of hiding. You should be a man and come forward and deny these allegations if you say they are false. Show us the court documents and show us the proof that this man is lying. Your words in a lawsuit doesn't say he's lying. It doesn't say anything other than you're trying to protect who you really are. But Tasha K said that on the next episode, not this episode she got, because she got an episode coming up with Levantre's wife. But, and we don't know if she'll bulldog or not, but anyways, after that episode, the next episode should come up with the receipts with messages that Larry Reid allegedly sent Mr. Levantre. Now, Mr. Levantre, I really honestly believe that you are a dollar short and a day late. I understand, but let me tell y'all something. People say all the time, Gerald, victims, this is why victims don't come forward, because y'all make joke of it, whatever. But a lot of people wait years later to come forward because the money done ran out. This boy was making $60 for Larry to jack his dick, wait to jack off. Okay, he said it in the audio recording. I didn't say it. This is what he said. So when the money runs out, what you do? You come forward and tell the truth. You come forward and say, "Well, this is what happened." But see, you should have been said something. You should have told your mammy while she was in there shouting and catching the motherfucking almost. You should have told your mama then. You should have said, Mama, Larry got me at his house and he jacking off on me. He busting in socks on me. Why you ain't tell your mama then? Why now when Lamore Whitehead church get robbed and Larry Reid covered the story, that all of a sudden you was getting paid $60 to pussy pop on a trash can. You was getting paid $60 to pussy pop on a handstand. You was getting paid $60 twerking at the red lights on the motherfucking headlights. I'm just a little bit confused. Why y'all wait so long? Come now. Girl, Cheyenne McClain, bitch, I don't even know who you is with that ugly ass wig on your motherfucking face looking like Miss Minnie. Okay, same way you ain't know the Mexican folks. What Mexican people was playing in my face? The only person that's playing in my face is your ugly ass. While you sitting up here looking like ugly, trying to talk about somebody playing the other girl, shut the fuck up. Go have a good day, man. Talking about some same way, bitch. You heard what I said, ho. Don't wait 30 years, 40 years to come out and say somebody fucked you in your motherfucking ass with their uncircumcised dick. You heard what I said, wig. The same difference, bitch. Ain't no Mexican played in my motherfucking face, oh. The only person that paid in your motherfucking face is your kids and your motherfucking mama and your dad and them and that nigga that you fucking. Because when they told you was cute, they was lying. Because you know your mama really wanted to choke your ass when you was coming out her motherfucking badass infested ass yeast ass coochie. If you want to be technical tonight, you want to get roasted, girl. I dropped the link. I see you ain't came up here yet. Oh, okay. That's what I thought, man. You know, it be them ugly ass hoes. You know what? I can't stand when an ugly hoe talk shit too much. You talk too much shit. Girl, we sit up here talking about Larry Reid and this man that said that he molested. And we is not talking about nothing Mexican. But you want to come up here looking like a motherfucking homeless dog and want to try to roast me. Sitting up here looking like motherfucking Ike and motherfucking Tina Turner, bitch. If you don't get your nut push, I'm talking nut push ass off my motherfucking live. Girl, we remember. All right, listen. So Larry Reid is in hiding, y'all. This is my opinion. Larry Reid is in hiding. He has gone on. Larry Reid has not addressed these. He has not have he he has not addressed any of these allegations, and I think he's thinking about suing Tasha K. I think that's the only way he think that he can win is by suing. But if charges come down tomorrow morning, just don't know. Let me drop this link. I dropped this link. Anybody got something to say about Larry Reid? Anybody got something to say about the case? Because it looked like, and nobody said, no, let me see. They said, I don't think Larry Reid is in hiding. I think he's just a smart man. Why address it? They lying. Okay, I can understand that. Okay. She said somebody said he need to come out though and say something because that's a lot. That is a lot. Well, let me ask you a question now, Kira. How you know he lying? How you know the boy lying? How you know Larry Reid ain't lying? How do you know that? They say you can't eat the cake. They said, Lord, Tasha K can't take another lawsuit. No, Tasha K cannot take a motherfucking another lawsuit because the next time she do a live, it's gonna be inside of a Lunchable. You know, we already see her ass that went from a mansion from a small mansion to a motherfucking project apartment. Next, she gonna be broadcasting live out of the motherfucking WIC office. How you doing, Chit Chat?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. What you got to say about this case?
Hold on, let me turn my TV down. I don't want to be too ratchet. My kids still up.
How old them children?
5 and 3 years old.
Why they ain't in the bed?
You know they take naps through the middle of the day and be up all night. They out of school for MLK tomorrow.
I know that's motherfucking real. Come on, MLK. Come on.
They gonna
What
be
you got to say about this story?
I believe the victim. I really do, but I believe him. I hate that he gave the story to Tasha because a lot of people are already not gonna believe it just because of where the message is coming from. I wish she could have found somebody with a little bit more integrity and who didn't have a stain on them already. I think if somebody with a little bit more truth had got the story, it'd be more believable. But because she has this track record of lying, It makes it
He's a
harder.
liar.
Yes, it
We don't
makes it
even know if her
harder.
husband really love her like she say he do. Cause her ass lots of.
See, he said that I didn't, y'all.
I think
I
her
didn't.
husband is a gazoo. You don't think Tasha K husband is a gazoo?
I don't even mess with Tasha K no more.
I
After
think
all
he
that,
be over there hanging out with Peter now. You know
stop it.
Peter. You know Peter Cynthia Bailey old husband and that old gazoo and that blouse that motherfucking goddamn Nene Leaks got. Now you saw that. You saw. Did you see that dude? Wait, hold on. Wait. Sis, hold on. This is a sidebar. Did you see Nene Leaks' new boyfriend with
The
that goddamn
bald
big
dude.
Birkin bag? He had his Birkin was bigger than Nene Leaks' Birkin. I said, well, goddamn, they was leaving Portia
Well,
wedding.
they like the men purses and stuff now. They trying to be, liberated and stuff. So, we have to let them be liberated. So,
That nigga
they
was
like
walking like that nigga was walking real ass bitch. Give a fuck by the nigga. Big Birkin bag hoe. So why you think he telling? Okay, so let me ask you this: why you think he?
I know a ton of people, including myself, who things like this happened to them, and they took years to come out. So I don't think just because he took so long to come out that it wasn't true. Larry
Okay.
Reid gives me one of the girls. I don't see any type of heterosexual masculinity about him. He gives me sick. This story has been following him for some years now, and him just not coming out and addressing it. In my opinion, I know some people think him not saying anything is smart on his behalf, but no, it's just revving up more and more people to come out, and I guarantee you more people will continue to come out. I believe the victim. I believe he done this. um I believe a lot of stuff that I heard about Larry Reid on other channels, that he's part of a sex cult, all of the above. I believe it, and I think the people that's down in the comments that's saying all this stuff about, oh, he lying, he just wants some money, he took too long. But y'all believe those Bill Cosby victims, and they waited over what, 2-3 decades to come out. So what's the
Well,
difference?
wait, hold on, wait, sis. Now let me tell you about that. See, this is the thing. Bill Cosby admitted. Now you're right; they did come out, but he admitted to doing what they say he did. The problem is that the prosecutors told him that if he go through a civil trial and admit that he did it, they wouldn't prosecute him, and they did. So what happened was that when his attorneys appealed it, he had a legal document that him and his attorney signed that said that if he go to civil court and testified that he did do these things to these women, that he wouldn't be prosecuted, and they prosecuted him anyway. So when it got to the appeals court saw the letter, and they overturned his ruling, and they let him out of jail, because as long as he testified in civil court where they wanted the money, that he wouldn't be prosecuted criminally. And although he did that and he signed it and the prosecutors agreed to it, they still prosecuted him, although that prosecutor left. But they couldn't do that because that was a legal document. But I get what you're saying, though. I get where you're
Right,
coming
because those
from.
victims still took a long time to come out. They still did.
They did. Now they did. They did do
They
that.
did, even though, whatever the civil stuff was and getting money, it still took them over 2 decades to come out. So to me, just my opinion, being a victim of such crime, time does not matter. I'm not going to
Right.
sit here and say that some people don't get on the Me Too bagging for monetary
Mhm.
gaining. But
Right,
just
right,
because
right,
he
right,
took a long time to come out doesn't mean that it didn't happen. But yeah,
right.
that's my thoughts.
I
I
get what you're
believe he
saying.
did. And that skin is skinning tonight, honey. Oh, the skin is
Right,
skinny. What
right,
are
right.
you? What are you? Just moisturized down today, baby. I said, oh, look at that skin. I can't even pay attention to the commentary because he just glossing through the camera. God dog.
Thank you, baby. I really
Right?
appreciate
Don't be
it.
doing all that. You making it hard for me to listen to the commentary.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate that, though.
You welcome. I'm gonna go back in the bushes.
All right, you gonna go back in the bushes, or you gonna hit me up in my inbox?
Baby, see, you don't like what I got over here, baby.
Oh, word. How you know? You don't know what's up. You gotta hit me up though. See
You
what's
don't
up.
like why I go to. I don't want to get you beat up either, because this
Oh,
man may
word.
come back here in a minute, because these kids go with a dad. It's a daddy that go with them too. She not by herself.
Oh, word. I bet. I'm
Stop
gonna
it!
fuck
You
with you
stop.
though.
You a mess. You are a mess.
All right, so I'm gonna fuck with you though. Hit me up in the inbox though. Let's see what you know what I'm saying. Hit me up
I
though.
will hit you up in the inbox about some other things though, since you
All
said
right,
that.
bet. All right, where you from?
I don't like. I can't tell you that. I'll tell
Oh,
you when
you
I
can't tell me what state you from.
stop it.
Damn, why you can't do? You can't tell me what state you from, shawty. Shit, what the fuck? Like what?
When I call back up here, I'm gonna have somebody in the room for you to talk to you to get right on that level with you, and you better not be scared neither.
A
Okay.
word. Damn, why you tripping like that? Damn. Okay, damn. You trying to hook me up with somebody else? I'm trying to get with you and
I
shit. Damn,
just
what
put
the
it.
fuck?
Listen, I just
I
put it
bet.
out there. I'm gonna have somebody in the room for you, for real. And I
I
want you. I
bet.
want you to be talking like that right there.
I bet. I don't give a fuck if she got a little butt. So what? You know what I'm saying? All right, sis. I appreciate it. All right, peace and blessing. What's going on?
Oh,
What's going on, kid? What's going on, Kitty Touch? Kitten Touch.
Hi, y'all.
How you doing?
Okay, so I just wanted to say, well, I had two things. I'll get into the other thing later. I'll get into the last thing last. But the first thing I wanted to say was because I'm a church girl,
Okay.
and so
Oh, so you're a church girl that Beyonce was talking about?
definitely that kind,
Ooh.
definitely that
Okay.
kind. But
Okay.
anyway, I just wanted to say like, okay, because my godfather was the music director for our church, right?
Okay.
And so he became my godfather because of how he took over. Basically, like I have a father, but he still just helped out in that place with me, my sister, and my brother for my mother. And he was
Mhm.
like that with almost all the male figures in the church that were teens at the time. Took them to
Mhm.
different colleges. The reason I went to the college I went to, and all of the other people, right?
Right.
My only thing to make this very short is that had these kind of allegations, like, excuse me, I was eating good. Had
No, you're
any of
fine.
these and had any of these type of allegations came out against him, they're
Mhm.
like, okay, I'm not gonna say that. I could never say what a victim, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. I know what my experience was with my godfather. I know I will be coming out. It will be like an army, literally gang, because
Mhm. Come
he
on.
has helped so many lives and touched so many
Mhm.
lives that would have to be an odd, oddity. And then on
Right.
top of it being odd, because it's odd rather, and because he has helped so many people as a music director only, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Then it would be so many people to speak up in his favor. That's what I'm getting to. Larry was the pastor. Now I don't know about nobody else on this live, but again, church people understand. People idolize the pastor. Pastor is literally big homie. Period. So when
Big
he
blood.
comes out and you got somebody coming out saying that this happened with somebody that was a pastor. I don't know Larry personally. I'm not from North Carolina, even though my family is from Lawson. Hello. But it's still like you would think that it would be a church when people from the church stand up, it's like you gonna hear them hollering. That's
Right.
why that
Right.
pastor that's so flashy is it's like an
Yeah.
oddity because again I'm from Brooklyn, never heard of that pastor, but
Okay. Bad.
I can
Bad.
believe
Bad.
right now it's all you can hear is because they are pastors. There's
Mhm.
people that's gonna fight for that man that's in that suit that nobody
Right.
like, whatever
Right.
his name is, Bishop Fendi. You know what I'm talking
Right.
about. And then
Right.
it's people that if they went to that church, they're gonna fight for that word, that pastor, that whatever. I don't care if he ain't preaching the
Mhm.
last 20 years. It's gonna be people who went to church at that time that be like, no, little Quentin was a little hot tail, fruity loop, whatever, puss hop, whatever he was doing at that
Mhm.
time. Little, what's his name? Darian can't get a straight story rehearsed. I don't know whatever his name was on Tasha K. He already is given, I
Lil
don't
Bun
know how
Church.
many times we're going to do this same days of our lives. We keep hearing the same story. And it's like, all right, she's obviously going to come out with the apology Facebook's supposed to be
Mhm.
message. Okay, fast forward. Now, my thing is this. My only thing with Larry is this on the close on Larry is
Mhm.
that when
Yeah.
before Tasha started blowing him up saying that supposedly he had an alternative lifestyle, whatever she was trying to get to and all of that, when they were friends, none of that was mentioned. Him
Right.
being straight, gay, whatever he choose to do, whatever his time,
Right.
none of that was mentioned.
Mhm.
Then when she started to have a problem with him, or because of Olga or whatever the lawyer that they had, whatever was going on with that,
Mhm.
they caught their problem, him and Tasha K, and you know you can't have a problem with Tasha, and then
Mhm.
That's when she started to come out
Tasha
with
turn state on your motherfucking ass. She'll call the police on you.
I ain't mad
That's
at her.
that's
I
the
ain't mad
bitch.
at you. Gotta
That's the
understand
nosy
that.
ass neighbor that be living in the
Miss
2-story
Brenda.
house. They be looking out the window, calling the police. To my yeah, they outside. Oh shit, get
That's
an
Miss
officer over here
Brenda.
now.
And that's the same one. You don't eat Miss Brenda pie. Don't you go over there. Don't go sit around Miss Brenda house.
You know, a bitch. Wait, you know, a motherfucker that they got. Wait, hold on, wait. You know, a motherfucker that they got no motherfucking blinds up is the bitch that
Yes.
call the police on your motherfucking ass.
Oh no,
You
Miss
see
Brenda
Tasha
got
K
them
with no
blinds.
blind.
She
That
got
bitch ain't
that.
got no
She got
blinds
them
up.
windows right
She
there
ain't
where
got
the
no
motherfuckers
curtains
can't
up. She ain't got no
see.
motherfucking.
She gonna see. She gonna
That's
see.
the bitch that don't call the police on your motherfucking ass. She see everything.
And then my thing is this too, because now you're a blogger. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I be getting random tea that you don't even want to know about on another note. And I'm not a blogger. All the time, tea comes this way. So it's like, I know, Tasha, if that's your friend, you had to have known her something before this. So now he is, the gay pastor that like the he's the Larry Kelly all of a sudden, but he wasn't Larry Kelly when he was your friend a year ago or whatever, and you knew all of this, but this stuff been
She
out for
turned
years now.
state on him. Mm-hmm.
And so, and then I don't understand, like, oh, so that's the kind of company you keep to the ain't your company, Tasha? Okay, but anyway, and another thing I did not like was that he started to say when the other pastor, Pastor Fendi, Bishop Fendi, when
Bishop Fate Fendi.
Bishop Balenciaga, not without the Balenciaga, that when he first came out and they were going back and forth or whatever, and he was insinuating that Larry had an alternative lifestyle, and Larry was, kind of like denying it, and that whatever he choose to do, he want to keep it closet or not. I don't care, but it was the fact that when Tasha started going on there with all those other YouTube bloggers, and they started saying, well, Larry did say this, and Larry did say that, and Larry do this, then finally Larry Reid came out and said that interview that is the one that got my antennas up. It's the one where he keeps saying like, oh, well, what is he gonna say? I do like boys, and I do like, but if they I'm known to mess with a little 18-year-old, and I was like, well, wait, because is it
Mm-hmm.
18? Is it 15? Is it 18? Is it 15? Aura, which one is it? I don't know, because now it makes me think too many different things. You can't come out flip it as a pastor and say, yeah, because I'll mess with an 18-year-old. Larry, come on. I don't know. Because yes, a man is a man is a man. But again, if you in a church, we're not going to forget Larry was the pastor. And
Yeah,
if the
he was the
pastor
man.
could play with the 18-year-old, just me, I'm not going to put it past him. How we know you wasn't messing with little Day when he was 15? I don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
Let me say
Because he
this,
was
sis.
pastor.
Let me say this. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Martell Hare is in custody. I know a lot of y'all are blowing me up and sending that in. I did an interview with his eldest daughter who stated that he molested her. You got to go to my
Uh-uh.
Facebook page and scroll
Yes.
down. He has been in custody. He was arrested tonight. It's all on video. So y'all know
Okay.
tomorrow night we're gonna be live
And this is
talking
my
about
last thing I
Martell
want to
Hare.
ask you. I have one more thing
Huh?
I want to ask you. I have one more question just for you.
Sure, go ahead.
It's just on me. All right. I'm not. I'm not even gonna ask you. I'm gonna leave the room after I say this is my part. This is my point to you, Gerald, from Brooklyn to North Carolina by way of Lubbock. Okay.
Okay.
I understand you're strong. You're a Scorpio, and you feel how you say. You say how you feel. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot tell you whatever's going on behind the scenes or whatever's going on. Right. But I do know that I just feel like sometimes people could rub us the wrong way, but they might have a good point. I don't know. But something in my soul is telling me Jolanda ain't as crazy as she seems. I think that she rude. I think she nasty. I do. But I do not think that her being rude means that this story is fake. It's just too much. I don't know. I don't know. And then,
You
because
ain't
I got on the
bipolar and
phone and
schizophrenic,
called
is
down
you?
there to Virginia,
Uh-huh.
because I got down on the phone, called down into Virginia, and this was 2 days ago. And it's just too many accidents on July 8th in that area. They sent her they told the Michael and them done told her that they went to the hospital. They went to Nova, but that where they told her they went, that was actually a Virginia hospital, which was right around another car accident and with a kid. So it's just like too much in that day. I'll send you the actual article and the picture and the Facebook page I even got that from. It's like, and that was not a part of this. This just is another car accident on that same day, close to the hospital that she visited. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much that I say, if that was my family, right? Because I know that, I also know I come from a family. We don't always see eye to eye. And if you get one of us talking on this phone, we might be talking a little shit about the other one. It's just because it's just time. And sometimes somebody on the outside, that can be off-putting, like family fighting. Everybody is just like, too much. But I know my family is a bit too much. So I do understand that could be like, you just trying to get to the meat and potatoes of it all. You ain't got nothing to do with none of that. But I do feel like not every mama is gonna be nice. And I ain't heard one yet. God forgive me if I'm wrong, but I haven't heard one yet that made me like her. Yet. Not one interview, nothing, but I do want to help her because it's not about me liking her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do believe that there is something there. I do. It's just too many questions, too many loopholes, too many things that's coming up that's weird. It's just me. So I'm like, I don't know if y'all two personalities could, ever even do anything together. But I don't want you to take away that from it that, she crazy. She just might be rude and nasty. Don't know how to talk to people. Don't know how to, not everybody have coof in them. You know what I'm saying? And so you might not be able to deal with her ever again. Might not even owe her much of an apology or even conversation, but just know that maybe the lady ain't as crazy. She just might be nasty. Okay? That's all I wanted to say to you on here tonight.
Okay, thank you, Kitten's Touch. Where you from?
All right, y'all. Later.
Where you from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Come on, Brooklyn, New York. You ain't never been to Bishop Lamar Whitehead Church?
I ain't even heard of. I ain't even
Right,
heard
thank
of
you.
it. And that little block over there, I'm God forgive me. Bye, girl.
Bye. Have a good night, baby.
Good night.
Oh, listen, let me tell you something. Larry, you need to respond. It does not look good that you are quiet. I know people say, well, don't say nothing. No. Even if it's saying he's a liar, Tasha, they're angry. They're upset because I cut him off. Even if you say that, that's enough. At least say something, bro. I don't want to see you up here talk about another pastor until you talk about what you've been accused of. Listen, if you have a story, send it to newstip@thencb.com. You can always cash out me, baby. It's GJ the CEO. Send me a cash out. Send me the number. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. Larry Reid, I hope you come out of hiding very soon. Happy Martin Luther King. Oh, it ain't 11:20. It ain't 12 o'clock yet, but let me tell y'all right now. Happy Martin Luther King Day. We'll be live tomorrow. I'll let y'all know what we got going on tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for supporting the North Carolina Beat. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. Thank y'all for fighting over me in the comments. All you got to do, baby, is just, you know what I'm saying, email me, hit me up, let me know what's up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't let this internet shit fool you, dog. You feel me? Like, fuck with a nigga, though. Like, I'm really that nigga, though. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shout out to y'all, though. But anyways, I love y'all. Good night. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.